Good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 8th of June. Oh, raining here today, guys, so I'm stuck inside. Welcome everybody. Welcome anyone new to my channel as well. Got a lot of new subscribers, which is really great, guys. We've built a community here of people who are pretty much seeing through all the nonsense that we're currently being fed globally. Still nothing on mainstream media, guys, about the London protests. Very disappointing. Not anything. Haven't seen one thing here in Oz. It's so frustrating. Don't forget, guys, like buttons, and please feel free to comment. I've got to get back to a lot of comments today, guys, so I do appreciate your comments. It's interesting to hear what's really going on in your parts of the world. We know YouTube's playing around with my channel. They're playing around with my comments. They're taking them away. I do eventually get them back, guys. It can be 9 months, 6 months, sometimes 3 weeks. Fingers that I actually get them. But I will get back to you, so look out for them, guys. Oh, my goodness. The censorship. It never ends, does it, guys? All right, a little bit of admin. I haven't got a lot, though. Sushi's apology, yes. He's come out and apologised. He has a very busy schedule, remember, Sushi, for leaving D-Day early. Yes, he said he did most of the events. He just had to scoot away. Cheers, everyone. I got my coffee. So he has come out and apologised. Oh, my goodness. Hey, guys, here in Oz, you know how I live near the Snow Mountains? They had it on TV today. They had the ski park of Thredbo on TV today. There's no snow, and there's like little patches of white snow, which I'm telling you would have been man-made. There's no snow, and we've had rain, so there's like zero snow. But people are still heading up the ski fields. They must just go and get into the pubs and things and get drunk because there's no snow. I don't know what everyone's doing up there, but we got no snow, guys. It's extremely late. Like, I told you that Anzac Day, 25th of April, is normally we're blanketed. We've got nothing. There's no snow. What's it all mean, guys? Oh, global warming, global boiling, I bet will come into the fold there. Although they are saying there's a snowdrop coming very, very soon. Apparently, there's a snowdrop coming soon in the next week or so. They keep promising. There's just grassy mountains. What the hell? And guys, oh, look, I do have to mention sometimes you guys are hilarious. You give me music and things. Linda Joe, you gave me these 2 songs and I went and watched them. And honestly, guys, you got to go check these out. They're by Barry Biggs from the 70s. He was like a reggae artist as far as I know. Barry Biggs. I think it's Biggs. Oh, guys, he's got 2 shows, Sideshow and 3 Ring Circus. That's the name of the songs. You got to go check them out. Thank you, Linda. I did get a giggle from those songs because it is exactly what we're going through, isn't it? We're going through Clown Show 2.0 is what I call it currently at the moment. And life is a 3-ring circus. I don't think any of us could deny that. So go check out these couple of songs, guys. Oh, very relatable to what we're currently going through. So thank you, Linda Joe. And also, Angie Etheridge, you gave me a song by Luther Vandross. Check it out, guys. It's called Dance With My Father. And I think, to be honest, when I played it, all I could think of was all the people that people have lost along the way on this, like, crazy journey that we've been on for a few years now, just saying. A lot of people have lost people. And not just lost, I don't mean just physically lost to death and that. It made me think about the loss in general of friends and family. I've lost all my friends. I think you all know that. And I think most of you have experienced that too. So it sort of did trigger in me just the enormity of the amount of loss in general. It's crazy. And also, guys, I was listening to Spotify in my car yesterday and that song popped up by Queen, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. And it just reminded me of all of us awake people in that frequency vibration. Go listen to that song. Queen has got so many hits, guys. You forget how many hits they have. Like, honestly, the list of hits, endless hits that, and it's Freddie Mercury. I think I said Eddie Mercury the other day. Don't worry about me. It's unbelievable. So maybe play Crazy Little Thing Called Love. It's such a cute song, and it's really upbeat. I really like that song. It just reminded me of us. Anyway, let's get straight into the reading, guys. That's about it on the admin front. And let's see what comes up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. We were talking yesterday about people missing their old lives. They're mourning their old lives. People are grieving. They're mourning. They know it's gone. It's this. We're in a period of mourning for people's lives disappearing. That's what we're in. We're in a period of mourning. People know it now. Basically, that's what it is. It's become more concrete, more cemented in that their lives have changed forever. Still getting Europe still standing to the government. These are the ones that kicked it all off, really. And then London, you've really stepped up, which is fantastic, to lead the charge. I am getting that. Europe still standing to their government. All right. I'm still getting Greece. I don't know what's happening in Greece. There's something happening in Greece. I get it all the time. And it's showing me like a, well, it's not, well, we could say it's, I don't want to say it's an eagle because that's an image that we use as freedom fighters, isn't it? I'm going to say it's like a hawk or something different with big talons and big claws, and it's sitting up watching the Greek. Well, I'm sort of getting the Greek islands. They're watching, ready to sort of pounce. They're hovering, these global elites. I just keep getting Greece, so I have to mention it, guys. Don't know what's going on, but still getting it. We might know later down the track, guys. Remember, my videos are for entertainment purposes only, guys. Take from them what you choose. And don't forget, I'm on Rumble now. You can check me out over there. All right. I'm getting this island hopping in the Pacific, and I'm guessing the Pacific is where Panda's kind of taking over. Taking over the little islands. We've been talking about this for ages. We know Solomon Islands. We know, sadly, Fiji's getting, Panda's getting its little, Panda is China here if you knew. Panda's getting its little mitts in. And I can always talk about Papua New Guinea. So I'm thinking this is the Pacific region. Panda's getting a real strong foothold now in this region. That's just what I'm getting. They're sort of shoring up their strength in that area. I just keep getting that. Panda has a strong foothold. All right. And we're still going to continue to get the threats from Panda about but it's just intimidation and threats. It's not like they don't really, if you think about it, they don't really carry through the war tactics, do they? It's always intimidation and threats, intimidation and threats. We're going to get more of that, intimidation and threats, flying into the no-go zones and just enough to unsettle everybody, example Taiwan and all this crap. This is going to continue with Panda. And again, it's just them putting fear in everybody, putting fear in people. All right. Oh, I was talking the other day about Australia here and how that Westbank's closing all its shop fronts, like shop frontage all online now, digital. I'm getting that Australia's going to start to really see bank closures en masse. Here we go. So frustrating, isn't it, guys? I hate it. Yeah, Elbow's really pushing for the bank closures now. Climbing his ladder of success. I am seeing that for Oz. We're going to hear more and more now. It's just so frustrating. Because we know, the only ones making money out of it is the banks. Oh, every time they do a transaction, it's like a crazy amount of money. Oh, the profits are sickening, aren't they? And again, no jobs. The jobs are disappearing by the day, aren't they, guys? Yes, we've been predicting here forever, haven't we, guys? We've all known this was going to happen. So I'm getting that here in Oz. All right. Oh, I'm just getting globally that people are really hurting now. It's showing me people's like jeans and pants and like the cut, not the pocket, the back pocket where, like, for example, men keep their wallets. The material's cut and the wallet's just falling out. That's what they're showing me. People walking along and their wallets are just falling out. Because they're empty anyway. There's no money in them. This is what I'm getting. Meaning more people have virtually got nothing now. They're just going, well, more people are going to start going bankrupt. It's just sad. And this is globally. I'm getting that globally. It's showing me women opening their handbags and opening their purses, and they're down to the coins and they're counting out the coins just to get on a bus or just to buy their coffee. They're down to the 20-cent pieces and all this kind of small change, the shrapnel. That's what I'm getting. Things, really desperate times now this is most people too. This is probably a third of the population, they reckon. Oh my God. It is like that though now. A lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, like, aren't they? But this is when the debt gets away on a lot of people, because we're at that transitional stage where if things move again, that's when the debt gets away. And they were talking actually the other night, guys, about that buy now, pay later scheme, which a lot of young ones get sucked into. Most of us wouldn't. How then the interest gets charged the later, of course, as we knew, the later you are, the more interest gets charged. So it keeps going up and up and up, and people have got no chance of paying it off, basically. That's pretty much it. Oh no, in Australia here, remember you could get the credit card to pay off your credit cards. What's that? What the hell? Anyway, let's keep going. Still getting England's rising. This is so good, guys. They're showing me like bus terminals. They're having to, it's almost like busloads of people arriving for these protests. So I think this next one's going to be big for you guys. So good. It's just so good, isn't it? If only it was on mainstream media and the whole world got to see it. Well, that would be great. Unfortunately, zero in Oz anyway. I haven't even seen anything on Sky News, and they're pretty awake and show things. Seen nothing, guys. Can't even believe it. Oh, can't even believe it. I posted it all over my Facebook and that because I'm trying to spread it so people see it and go, what's happening? People wouldn't even know, guys. People waking up. They wouldn't. How would they know? Oh, my God. All right, let's keep going. I'm just getting, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting every time here, guys, and you probably get it in your countries with your Indigenous natives and things too. The Aboriginal Indigenous people, you might have seen it on the football or something here. They do a welcome to country speech every single sporting event or things like this when it's on their ground or whatever. And the guys are saying their money is going right up. Their payments for these things are going right up, that they're demanding more pay. They get very highly paid to do these welcome to countries, apparently, which is kind of odd because you would think you would just be doing it and not getting paid, but apparently they get really quite big money for these things. So that's going to start increasing, apparently. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I just don't get that. So anyway, they do this like welcome to the Jiramwabi land or whatever, past elders past and present and all this sort of stuff. It's like they give approval for us to play football on their grounds, basically, or whatever. Well, now they're gonna get a lot more money for these things. Apparently, Elbow must be putting it up so they get more money. Where's all that money go? Where's it all go? I'm sure the Indigenous communities hardly see any of it. It's probably the big CEOs, of course, running everything. Don't know where that money goes, but that is apparently those. And they get quite a lot. Apparently it's pretty good pay. I don't know. The world's just too confusing, isn't it, guys? All right, let's keep going. Some of these things make no sense. I think that's what the guides are trying to say. Some of these things don't make sense. And I'm getting that song by, I think it's called Chisel or Jimmy Barnes. You don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. There's this song. I can't remember what it's called. Something like that. All right. We're getting floods in Sydney too here at the moment, guys. So I'm getting there's a lot of flooding in low-lying areas. The weather isn't normal, guys. It's not normal here. Like I said, we've got no snow. Sydney's flooded. Go figure. Nothing's making sense. And we have to agree, I know in the UK you would, the weather manipulation is affecting Mother Nature. It starts to affect the cycles. Even when you're man-making snow, how can that not affect things? It has to. Anyway. Oh, I'm getting America. I'm getting Biden. I am getting that he manipulates the algorithms big time over there. I don't think we need to be a rocket scientist to work that out. They really work behind the scenes with the algorithms, with the big AI, Google companies, etc., which we know they always have, to feed the voting. It's really interesting, isn't it? Like, you wonder with these people who perhaps maybe have been in the Biden camp for years and years and years and really, go Brandon and all this, the ones that support Biden rather. Well, you wonder, is that all they get on their feeds? They obviously get the good doppelganger on their feeds and they only get told all the wonderful things he's done. What are the wonderful things he's done? Anyway, I'm just getting there's a lot of this manipulation around brainwashing. We know it goes on. It's like the old mass psychosis a bit, isn't it? If something sort of pops up on your feeds enough, people start to believe it. So I do feel there's a huge amount of manipulation going on. And of course, we know it would always be, oh, Trump did this and Trump did that. And, oh, look at Trump egging on the January 6th riots. And this is just not okay for America. And he's destroying our country. It'll be all this and this and this. It's just, well, that's really starting to happen now. Let us know if you're in America, what's happening on your feeds and stuff. Are you what you're kind of being fed? Because I reckon there's a bit of brainwashing going on. They're working on the minds of the Americans now. This is Biden camp, not Trump camp, Biden camp, because he can and get away with it. No consequences for anything, is there? I mean, even this grilling of Fauci and all this crap, nothing ever comes of it. What's going to come of it? Nothing. Because no one will see it except us, because it seems to come on our feeds all the time and no one else's. Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it? I'd love that to be just blurted all over the mainstream media. That big interview with Fauci saying all that, oh, yeah, we just made it up as we went. And, oh, it's just so frustrating. I know you guys feel the same, isn't it? It's just so ridiculous. Oh, we're not getting any apologies, though, for being called conspiracy theorists, flat earth, tin hat foil, granny killers, are we? No, never going to happen. I told you not to hold your breath for any apologies of anyone. Oh, my God. Have you noticed, guys, and my hubby and I were talking about it last night, how many things cause heart attacks? Yes. Everything causes heart attacks except the one thing that we think might have increased heart attacks over the last few years. Just saying. But yeah, they were saying tattoos the other day. Remember I was telling you they said tattoos affect the lymphatic system. Like, what a load of garbage. And then there was something, oh yeah, flying in the planes and eating at the same time. Remember they had that on the news here the other day? That can give you a heart attack. Yes, so many things. There's all these things they just pluck out of thin air that cause heart attacks. Isn't it usually like clots and this kind of stuff that often causes heart attacks and blockages? And anyway, what would we know, guys? What would we know? All right, let's see if there's something else and then we'll pull some cards, guys. I'm getting this image of us, guys, like we're at the gym and we're still really doing our weights. Like, We're really pumping on now. We're making ourselves stronger and stronger and stronger. And it's like not only stronger in the mind, but it's not only stronger in the physical body, we're actually making ourselves stronger in the mind because we're always still growing, expanding. We're always learning. And it's showing me even our breathing's improving. You think when you're doing weights, you kind of got to go and breathe in and out and all this kind of stuff. We're getting better at clearing all the stress is pretty much what I'm getting. I mean, when you go to the gym, usually you got your headphones on and you're like working out. You can't do two things at once anyway. So this is what I'm getting. We're better at doing that, shedding stress, clearing our minds, clearing the clutter. We're just improving at this all the time. This is all you guys watching my channel. We're doing our real training sessions, our spiritual training sessions. And it's kind of saying it's really important to keep doing that too, because you don't want to fall apart. We don't want to fall apart and just go and throw our hands in the air and just collapse in a big heap. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're way past all that stage now, guys. And that's, it's like we've got our finger on the pulse as to how to keep growing, how to keep learning, how to keep evolving, how to keep knowing. We talk about how we have this knowing of things. Well, we kind of have a way of really understanding it now and focusing on it and knowing that it's not misinformation and disinformation, that it's actually true information that's coming to us. Oh, interesting. Oh, remember those words? Doesn't that rub you up the wrong way? Disinformation and misinformation. Oh, God, I couldn't stand it. And you'd get those on your feeds on Facebook and that all the time back in the day, wouldn't we? Let's pull a Whispering Woods, guys. We are really living in a circus show. Go listen to those songs by that Barry Biggs, Three-Ring Circus. You got to listen to that one because that's what we're living in, a three-ring circus at the moment. Oh, we get trust all the time. The robin trusts her wings, not the branch she sits on, which is trust your own judgment. Be ready to sort of fly off at any time in case the branch snaps. I'm going to pull a couple more of these. I really love the Whispering Woods. Let's pull 3 of these today. Let's be a bit spontaneous and change things up, guys. Origins. Remember your roots. Let me see what I get for that. Where did you come from? Well, I guess that's saying too, when I think of origins, remember your roots, it's how far we've come, like how much we've grown. Like you start off in the ground as a little seed and then you sprout some roots and then you shoot up. Remember your roots. We've come a long way in the last few years. I guess that's all of you here on my channel. Doesn't matter what your journey's been or what you've been through or what happened to you. You're awakened now. You've sort of matured into like an adult tree is what I'm getting. Change. Falling leaves do not signify the end but the beginning of a fruitful season. And oh man, I've got so many leaves to rake up here. It's nuts. I've got piles and piles of leaves, guys, being the finish of autumn and now I'm in winter with no snow. Falling leaves do not signify the end but the beginning of a fruitful season. Yeah, it's true. We like change now. We embrace it, don't we, guys? We know change can bring positivity and bring good things. That's why we like it. Because things can get better. And I'm getting that song, things can only get better. Is that what they were singing to Sushi at 10 Downing Street the other day? It was, wasn't it? Oh, what a great song. Let's pull a Ginny Awaken. Ginny Eagle. What are we going to get, Ginny? These are made locally here. This lady, and I actually got to meet her, actually. Oh, conscious choices. I make choices for the highest good of all. We get this one quite a bit. Like, we're quite entangled in all of this, if you look at all that plant life and everything around. But we're also, with the stairs, we're getting that, of course, we're getting Stairway to Heaven, the song Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. But we're in our peaceful, meditative place. I make choices for the highest good of all. And like the guides always say to us, it's like anything. If you can stay in your own power, it helps with the shift in the vibration because it helps lift other people up. Because it's that ripple effect. Let's pull an affirmation card, guys. We always need some affirmation for healing, don't we, guys? Hey, guys, how are you all going with your aches, pains, and ailments? I'm improving. My neck's good since the acupuncture. Oh, that acupuncture has changed my life, guys. She did it in my knee too. It shook it up a lot, and I couldn't walk for a couple of days. But my knee's slowly coming good. But with the rain, it's been a bit niggly. So we all have our moments, don't we, guys? We do. Let's see what we get. So we need some healing. Let's get something here, an affirmation for healing. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is. It's a hidden jewel, a hidden gem. Calmness of mind. That's something that we are really learning to master, is to keep a calm mind and not let it get all frantic and busy and panicky, isn't it? I think, if anything, when we see things like, because it's all going on here in Oz, I know you guys are getting it. We've got the bird flu. We've got the immortal CV going around again. We've got there's a terrible drop in the pickies with children. They're trying to push that now because people have dropped the ball with getting their children pickied. You know, all this fear. We know how it goes. Fear of war, fear of everything. We just it kind of goes in one ear and out the other with us, I would pretty much say, wouldn't you guys? That's what I'm thinking. We don't put a lot of weight on things like that, and we do not put thoughts on things like that. We just, like I said, we kind of giggle at that. It's just because you know what they're doing. We know what they're doing, just planting seeds of garbage, I would call it. Oh my goodness. Hey, thanks, guys, for all your support and positivity. I know I'm just this tiny channel that struggles away on YouTube, and I try to be as honest as I can. We have to use code names for this and code names for that. It can be a little frustrating, but thanks for sticking by me. I really do appreciate your beautiful support and kind thoughts. That's why I like to read and reply to your comments, because it is interesting to get your perspectives as well. Especially when we're all living in different parts of the world and we're getting things fed to us at different times too. All right, let's see if there's one more thing to finish off with today. Hang on, guys. Oh, I'm getting that song. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to be without you, 'cause I miss you, girl. And I don't want to miss a thing. It's around the space show, isn't it? Was it with Bruce Willis? Was it? Poor old Bruce Willis. Isn't he in a terrible state with his dementia or whatever it is? Alzheimer's. Who sings that? I know who sings it. It's the guy with the long... Tyler? Liv Tyler's his daughter, isn't it? Oh, I can't think of the band that sings it, but I'm getting that song. All to do with the space travel. You know, that's a lot of that coming at the moment with SpaceX, etc., and the moon landings. I'm getting that song. All right. Oh, I'm going to look this up, guys. Do you remember the band Hush? What did they sing? Hush. Was that a band? It was, wasn't it? Hush. Or was that the song? Hang on. Because sometimes I get too frustrated if I can't think of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, they had a lot of hits. Glad All Over. Remember that song? Glad All Over. Yes, I'm glad all over. They were from the 70s. And Boney Maroney. Oh, Hush. Well, I'm getting Hush. Remember Hush? Oh, my God. I just couldn't think of any of their songs, but now I know them. I'm getting them for some reason. Glad All Over. Maybe we're glad all over that we've awakened. I guarantee you that. It's good to not be like in the dark anymore, isn't it? And not seeing what's coming at us. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm going to leave you with this song today. We've had this before too. Eddie Murphy from Beverly Hills Cop. The heat is on the streets. Precious time can't be beat. 'Cause the heat is on. Do 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 do. Oh, I love that song. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can feel you come again. You feel it up for you. I'm going to leave you with that today. The heat is on. And that's meaning the Great Awakening. The heat is on the leaders because they know what they're doing. And people are starting to rise up and see through it all. They're garbage. So the heat is on. That's what we want, guys. I'm going to leave you with that today. The heat is on. I love Eddie Murphy. How funny is he in that Coming to America and all the shows he's in? Oh, man, it's too funny. I love him. He just cracks me up laughing. Oh, all right, I'm going to have to leave you with that Beverly Hills Cop. They're funny shows too if you want a good laugh, guys. He's just so funny, isn't it? Oh, we need a good laugh, don't we, guys? So I'm going to leave you with that. The heat is on. Don't know who sings it, but I'll leave you with that. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll come and chat to you tomorrow. Take care. Thanks again for subscribing, watching, commenting, liking, all the things that you do to support me. I do really appreciate it. So thank you very much, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.